strong representation. Thank you. Also with us today, ladies and gentlemen, join me and appreciate, and this is really his house, the chairman of First Holdco, the genius himself, Mr. Femi Otedola, CON. Please put your hands together and appreciate the Group Managing Director of First Holdco, Mr. Adebowale Oyedeji. Join me and appreciate the Chairman, First Bank Nigeria, Mr. Ebenezer Olufowoshe. Also here with us, ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge the MD, First Bank Nigeria, Mr. Segun Alebioshu. Good to have you with us. Also, we have a lot of people that have come out to celebrate with us and so many dignitaries, but allow me to limit the greeting to just a very small number to say, please join us and acknowledge the presence of the founder and president of the Dangote Group, every chairman's chairman. Please put your hands together for Alhaji Aliko Dangote, GCON. Also here with us, Nigerians that we're very proud of for the work and the industry that they have created. Please put your hands together for the founders of the Shaguri Group, Mr. Gilbert Shaguri and Mr. Ronald Shaguri. Good to have you with us. With that, allow me to say, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to this very auspicious event, the groundbreaking. The groundbreaking of First Bank Nigeria. One second, sir. A message is being delivered to me. While that is being sent to me, a quick HSC announcement. We have several exits out of this building should you require it. We have a door right at the back. We have doors to the left side and to the right side. We have muster points outside each of those doors. Now, I would like to say that outside this door, we would like to restrict this access to this door to our dignitaries and governors. In the case of an emergency, they will exit first. Remiss of me, I missed out His Excellency, Deputy Governor of Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for him as we acknowledge his presence. Your Excellency, please forgive me. We appreciate you too. Put your hands together for our Deputy Governor who's here with us. Go on, put your hands together for him. Thank you so much for making our time. I will come back to that in a moment, but once more with the HSC announcement. This is a no smoking venue. Please refrain from lighting anything up. Please refrain from any form of smoking in the venue. Should you need the restrooms, you'll find them outside the door to my left and outside the doors to my right. Dignitaries, our governors, your excellencies, your restroom will be outside this door to the right. All other guests, we have several posh potties outside to my left, to your right, through the doors in the middle. All right, so please make sure that if you need anything, you reach out to our ushers. We have healthcare and fire services on standby. Should there be any need to evacuate, should there be any need for medical assistance, we have an ambulance outside. So if you're facing any form of difficulty whatsoever, do us the honor of letting us know and we'll make sure that you're properly taken care of. With that done, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to start with a proper welcome address, and I'd like you to welcome somebody who is eager. He has not slept in a few days, making sure that this event comes to the standard that meets your taste. Please join me and welcome, as he comes to welcome you, the MD CEO of First Bank Nigeria, Mr. Segun Alebioshu, as he comes up to say a few words and welcome you properly.
His Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Shettima, please come. His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, my own governor, Mr. Sanwo-Olu, It's working, right? Okay. His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun. His Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, Mr. Aliko Aiyedatiwa. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the Governor of Central Bank and his deputies, the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi, His Excellency, the former Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Bukola Saraki, His Excellency, the former Governor of Delta State, Mr. James Ibori, the Chairman of Shagori Group, Mr. Gilbert Shagori, and the Chairman of High-Tech and ITV Construction Companies of Shagori Group, Mr. Roland Shagori, and the Chairman of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, our own Dangote. Senator Mrs. Daisy Danjuma, the Executive Chairman of Sapetro. You're welcome, ma'am. Dr. Deji Adeleke, the Chairman of Pacific Group. You're welcome, sir. The Oba of Lagos, His Royal Majesty Oba Akiolu. Welcome. Oba Elegushi, His Royal Majesty Oba Sahid Ademola. And Oba Oniru, His Royal Majesty Oba Abdulwasiu Omogbola. It is with immense pride and deep gratitude and profound sense of responsibility that I stand before you today on this historic occasion, the groundbreaking ceremony for First Bank's new headquarters complex. This moment signifies more than just groundbreaking. It is the beginning of a new chapter in our enduring legacy, a legacy that has stood the test of time for over 13 decades. Evolving with the financial landscape of our great nation and continuously shaping the future of banking in Nigeria and beyond. Since the establishment in 1894, First Bank has been at the forefront of Nigerian financial evolution. We have been a trusted partner in the country's economic transformation, weathering global disruptions, embracing innovation, and driving financial inclusion across all regions. Our journey has been defined by resilience, adaptability, and an unshakable commitment to our customers. Today, we are more than just a bank. We are an institution with a proud heritage of trust and reliability. An institution that has played a pivotal role in empowering individuals, businesses, and industries across Africa. The groundbreaking ceremony is a momentous occasion for us, signifying our commitment to repositioning solidly as the bank for the future. Therefore, this new head office complex is not just about a modern architectural masterpiece. It is about reimagining banking for generations yet unborn. It will serve as a hub for financial innovation, regulatory transformation, and operational excellence, ensuring that First Bank remains ahead in an area where technology is reshaping the industry. Situated in the heart of Eko Atlantic City, the iconic First Bank headquarters complex, a 43-story edifice, will become the tallest building in Nigeria upon its completion. It will be a symbol of strength, embodying the progress we have made as an institution and reflecting our ambition to set new benchmarks in service delivery, operational efficiency, and customer experience. This remarkable milestone achievement would not have been possible without the unwavering support and collaboration of many individuals and institutions. It is only fitting that we acknowledge those who have played an instrumental role in bringing this vision to life. I extend my sincere appreciation to His Excellency, the Vice President, VP Shettima, GCON, for his steadfast dedication to national economic growth and his presence here today. Your commitment to fostering a thriving financial sector is inviolable. To His Excellency, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, our landlord, sure you give me my certificate. We express our gratitude for your visionary leadership and continued effort to position Lagos as Africa's economic and financial powerhouse. Your support for the private sector has been crucial in making the projects like this possible. Thank you. To the executive governors here who have been supporting us and have been steadfast and looking forward to our progress, we appreciate and we continually support you for economic development. For honorable ministers, members of national and state assemblies here present, we are grateful for your support and commitment to our growth. We pledge to continually support economic development across states of the Federation. We also acknowledge the support of Central Bank of Nigeria, our regulators, and the various government agencies whose guidance and policies have helped to create an enabling environment for sustainable business growth. We appreciate the Shagudi Group. I would say more Grand Patron and Chairman, your embodiment of resilience, dedication, and trust. We are committed to this great partnership that gave birth to a great day like this. I always remember when you say to us that, Shegun, when this place was water and was Atlantic Ocean, you trusted us and you said this place will become a bigger place than Victoria Island. And First Bank trusted, and today we are standing on the solid ground, not water. As we put the first shovel in the ground today, we do so with great optimism, knowing that this structure will stand as a beacon of our heritage and our commitment to a future of greater impact. May this groundbreaking be the beginning of even greater milestones for First Bank, Lagos State, Nigeria, and the African continent. Thank you all for making history with us.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Please put your hands together for him one more time. Quite a phenomenal mind, over 30 years of banking experience, very able MD, Mr. Segun Alebi-Oshu. Thank you so much, sir. Next, we're going to be hearing from our first bank chairman, who is quite a phenomenal mind himself. I know that many of you probably know about his background and his CV. Graduated with a first class in economics from the University of Lagos, a master's degree holder from Sussex. Please join me and welcome the chairman of First Bank as he comes to say a few... Sorry, some last minute changes. Just making a quick adjustment. All right, we'll be inviting first the director of First Bank, Mr. Otedola, to come and say a few words. Please put your hands together for him as he comes up to say a few words.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Excellencies, Governors of States, Governor of the Central Bank, all protocols observed, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be standing in front of you this morning. As has been mentioned, First Bank was founded in 1894, and in 1965, it became effectively the part of Standard Chartered Bank. It was my privilege to serve for Standard Chartered Bank for 40 years, starting from 1976 on to 2015. So in a sense, this is a homecoming for me, and I joined First Bank as a director in 2024. Thank you. As you are aware, Nigeria has been through several struggles in the preceding sort of 8 years before the current president took over, and it is a testament to the President Bola Tinubu, supported by his leadership team, many of whom are present here, that the country is back to becoming the best economy in Africa, the largest economy in Africa, with a stable currency, low inflation, and year-on-year growth. This is not an easy task, and we should all compliment the leadership of the country to have demonstrated the ability to change the direction of this great economy. This augurs very well for First Bank of Nigeria, a strong economy operating as the strongest bank in the country. We are going to become the preeminent bank, not just in Nigeria, but also across the many countries that we operate within Africa. The inauguration of this building today is a mark of the vision of the new leadership of the holding company, as well as that of the bank, and it's going to become a much stronger bank and go to greater heights. I am humbled and excited to be part of this journey and would like to thank all of you for attending today's ceremony and giving your blessings to this landmark project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now please make welcome Chairman First Bank, Mr. Ebenezer Olufowoshe, to say a few words. Oh no, he says opted out of speaking. All right, we're going to move on from there. Right. Now, the reason we are gathered here is quite a phenomenal one. It's quite a move, quite a thought that has started in the hearts of the bank to build something phenomenal here. First Bank as an entity is an integral part of the Nigerian story. It's older than the country. It is, without a doubt, Nigeria's oldest financial services entity. The First Bank name, when you say First Bank, it represents a lot of stuff. It represents a lot of quality, a lot of value. The First Holdco group represents quite a phenomenal reach of one particular entity, and to have survived in Nigeria as a business is a big deal. They say statistically, most businesses in Nigeria struggle to get past 20 years. So to have come through 131 years, and that means several governments, that means military rule, that means surviving every climb and every political status in Nigeria is quite a phenomenal thing. It has taken, yes, if you're going to clap, you should put your hands together. I think that's something great. Amazing milestones, and it has taken phenomenal leadership to get the group here. Many people will remember, for those of us who grew up in Lagos, how iconic the old First Bank building was in the central business district of the state. I schooled in King's College, and everything was in reference to how close or how far it was from the building. But as the economy has changed, our central business district has moved from Lagos Island. A lot of it moved into VI, and there's no question about it. The future of business in Lagos, and no offense to any of our visiting governors, but I dare say Nigeria is going to be the Eko Atlantic city. It was important for representation of Nigeria's first financial institution to be here. But it took quite a mind to be audacious enough to say we're going to do this. And then my next speaker is one of those minds. Many consider him the Warren Buffett of the capital market, whether it's with all the big strides in Geregu or what he's doing with First Holdco. No one can doubt this man's genius level. I want you to do me the honor of giving a proper round of applause as you make welcome Chairman of First Holdco as he comes to speak to you for a few moments, the estimable, brilliant, Mr. Femi Otedola, CON, as he comes to say a few words. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our chairman. Keep clapping till he gets behind the podium. Keep the applause going. I want you clapping like this is the arrival of the end of Nigeria's recession. Keep going, keep going, keep going. He's almost here, he's almost here.
Thank you very much. His Excellency, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Kashim Shettima. His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the inspirational governor. His Excellency, Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun. His Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa. Thank you very much. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Alhaji Bayolawal. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Femi Amzat, who incidentally were schoolmates in primary school. In secondary school in 1977. We slept on a bunker bed. I was sleeping on top, and he was sleeping right under me. Thank you very much. The Governor of Central Bank, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Mr. Philip Iedzoza, and Ms. M.M. Osoro. Thank you very much. His Excellency, the former Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Bukola Saraki. Thank you. The miracle man, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Aliko, I'll spare the story for another day. All your sleepless nights, but we thank God as well now. As a young boy, everyone has a role model when growing up. I had three role models. I had Aristotle Onassis, and of course, Mr. Gilbert Shagori. I remember when he built the CNC Towers. I was fascinated by that building. I used to go there, look at it, not knowing that 40 years after our paths will cross again. Thank you for your inspiration, sir. The most hardworking CEO that I've ever come across in the history of Nigeria, Mr. Ronald Shagori. Another miracle man who God has sent to sort out the problems of Nigeria. I remember as a young boy, my parents used to bring me to visit Babbage. It would take me 10 minutes walk from the road to get to the beach. Then, of course, numerous problems of sorting out the ocean problem regarding the beach. I remember one time I told my family we had to relocate from Victoria Island because of all the problems. But today, the problem has been sorted out miraculously. On behalf of everyone here, we thank you very much for your foresight. Senator Desidanjuma, Executive Chairman, Sepetro, Dr. Dejadeleke, the Chairman of Pacific Group, His Excellency, the former Governor of Delta State. We call ourselves neighbor. We've always been neighbors. Mr. James Ibori, the Oba of Lagos, His Royal Majesty Oba Akiolu, Oba Legushi, His Royal Majesty Oba Said Ademola, Oba Niru, His Royal Majesty Oba Adewasiu Omogbola Lawal, and all you beautiful people here today, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are most welcome. I am delighted to stand before you today on the occasion of this groundbreaking ceremony, which represents a significant milestone in the history of First Bank and by extension, the holding company. I'm excited to share this remarkable moment with you all. I'm extremely grateful to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, for his unalloyed support for this great project. The Vice President, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, who despite his busy schedule made time to be here today as this vision brought to life. Also kindly permit me to express my profound appreciation to our host governor, His Excellency, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his unwavering support and most importantly for creating a conducive environment for doing business in Lagos State. Can we give him a round of applause, please? Thank you. Our gratitude to our great and wonderful customers, regulators, the executive governors, honorable ministers, members of the National and State Assemblies, political office holders, members of the security forces, board, management, and staff of the franchise. We are grateful at this junction. I want to specially recognize the Governor of the Central Bank, Mr. Yemi Cardoso, who is ably represented there by Mr. Philip Ikhezo, the Deputy Governor, for his remarkable efforts in sustaining stability of the Nigerian services industry. Permit me also to commend Messrs. Gilbert and Ronald Shagori for their commitment to the infrastructural growth of the Nigerian economy. Worthy of note is that Gilbert Shagori has always been an inspiration and business model to me from the early days. I have personally themed the creation of Eko Atlantic City as the 9th wonder of the world, coming right after the 8th wonder, the Dangote petrochemical city. These two wonders continue to reaffirm my faith that Nigeria is indeed a great nation. To our dear customers and stakeholders of a bank, we must constantly remind ourselves that First Bank is and will continue to be a legacy to behold. We shall continue to invest in cutting-edge technology, vibrant human capital, strategic partnerships, and customer-centric innovations that will define banking globally, even as we deepen our footprints across Nigeria and Africa in general. Thank you all for being a part of our rich heritage as we unveil this iconic building that will serve as the engine room of driving the bank's next phase of dominance in the financial services sector and efforts to contribute our own quota to the attainment of financial inclusion of all. Your Excellency, this is our own private jet. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all. Thank you.
Go on, put your hands together for our chairman, ladies and gentlemen. First Holdco is in very good hands. Well, we've spoken about that first iconic building. Now we're about to show you a building that makes the glory of the first just eclipse completely into the beauty of this next endeavor. It is a sustainable building. It is I don't want to take too much thunder from the presentation you're about to watch, but it is a beauty to behold. It is a building that fits the times and definitely the location. Please turn your attention to the multimedia screens as we bring you a video to show you where First Holdco is taking First Bank to. Watch this.
Over 130 years of legacy in the making. For over 130 years, First Bank has been a pillar of strength, innovation and growth, driving Nigeria's financial evolution since 1894. A leader in trust, pioneering finance and banking excellence, First Bank continues to shape Africa's financial future. Today, we embark on a new era of sustainable banking and business excellence. Now, in the heart of Eko Atlantic City, First Bank begins a new era with a world-class headquarters tower designed to meet the highest standards of environmental sustainability. This iconic eco-friendly building is a testament to our commitment to environmental, social, and governance (ESG) principles. With its cutting-edge design and state-of-the-art technology, this tower will serve as a beacon of sustainability and innovation in the financial sector. A mixed-use high-rise building with a total height of 252 meters and a total built-up area of 115,000 square meters. This architectural landmark will elevate the skyline of Eko Atlantic City. Designed to inspire and engineered for excellence, features elegantly designed interiors with world-class amenities. Versatile spaces for special events and business gatherings. State-of-the-art venue for financial summits and global conferences. Digital media facades surrounding the podium. First Bank, we are dedicated to empowering dreams and shaping the future of Africa's financial landscape. This new headquarters tower is a symbol of our pledge to sustainable banking and business practices. State-of-the-art workspaces designed for collaboration and productivity. This ultimate business space is designed for visionaries and decision makers who share our commitment to sustainability and excellence. This is First Bank, empowering dreams in the heart of Lagos.
I know you can do a lot better than that. Come on. That is a beautiful building, and I want to give the gentleman whose company is responsible for designing it a quick moment to come and say a few words. Please put your hands together for the architect as he makes his way forward, Mr. Marwan Skeba, as he comes up to say a few words about the building, please. That edifice deserves a round of applause. Mr. Marwan.
Thank you. Thank you. Excellencies, honorables, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to say that all our partners and myself are very proud to be a part of this prestigious project. We are all aware of the great history of First Bank, and being a part of it is a privilege. The question I was asked all the time, is it the highest building? And the answer is yes. It is a 43-floor building, going up to 47 with the crown, going up to 252 meters with the antenna, which will make it the highest in the region and one of the highest in Africa. But this is not the only value of this tower. There are hidden values, and I'm going to speak quickly about two of them. One is sustainability, and the second one is the well-being. Sustainability, because we respect nature. Well-being, because we respect people. We want people living here, working in this tower, to be comfortable, to be working on a healthy environment. Starting with the parking, we have 1,300 and more car park. Going to the shopping mall, where they can have the shopping or they can have their break, coffee break. Going up to the auditorium level and the terrace, where we have restaurants and coffee shops. And going up to the top floor, where we have a fine dining restaurant with a 360-degree terrace overlooking the city of Lagos. But the most important are the offices. We have open space offices, free of columns, where natural light will reach every single desk inside the building, giving the same privilege to each and every employee. I will not talk more about this, but I will say I would like to thank First Bank management. I would like to thank Eko Atlantic management for their trust. And I will tell you, I don't know if it's going to be a landmark. People will decide later on. But I promise that once this building is finished, it will be one of the best towers, not only in Africa, but in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's time for us to take a few goodwill messages, and I'd like to welcome first, give pride of place to the first speaker who's going to come up and speak. Now, I'm a TV presenter, a radio presenter, but I fancy myself an entrepreneur, a small, young entrepreneur. And as a young businessman in Lagos, I found that I've had to become a bit of a monster to survive. My family hardly sees me. I'm hardly there for family functions. That's my own family functions. And it amazes me when I think of this particular man I'm about to invite to speak. I believe he's one of the few people in Nigeria who has 30 hours in his 24-hour day. In the midst of all the business that he does, many people would like to take time to spend, talk about how he's the richest man in Africa and all that stuff and all the different things he does. But I think his most endearing quality to me is the way I have seen him time without number, event after event, at hours that are convenient and hours that are not convenient, show up for his friends. I've seen him stand by them in good times and stand by them in bad times. He will work till 11. Then when you think he has stopped for the day, he say, someone invited me. Let me show up for them. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as you make welcome the chairman and founder of the Dangote Group, a man that we all have come to love and respect, the only civilian in Nigeria to earn that title, the first civilian in Nigeria to earn that title, GCON, which is reserved basically for vice presidents and people in senior justice positions. Put your hands together as you make welcome Alhaji Aliko Dangote, GCON, as he comes up to say a few words about the First Holdco and First Bank of Nigeria. I can safely say with full confidence on behalf of First Holdco and First Bank that we are grateful not just for your presence, but for your friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please put your hands together for him as he comes to say a few words.
He's apologizing that I didn't give you notice. It's okay. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President, Your Excellency, Governor of Lagos, Excellency Governor of Ogun, Excellency Governor of Ondo, Ambassador Gilbert Shaguri, Roland Shaguri, former Senate President and Deputy Governor of Lagos, Deputy Governor of Central Bank, Mr. Philip Edozo, the representative of Oba of Lagos, my brother Femi Otedola, the chairman of Holdco and chairman of so many companies, Geregu, let me not mention all of them because of time. Senator Desi Danjuma, all other protocols duly observed. I want to congratulate Mr. Femi and the First Bank Group for really having the heart of building this massive structure. I think other banks too, I'm sure they will follow. But First Bank is always first. So you have rolled the ball. I must also congratulate the new, board and management of First Bank. They have actually been doing very, very well in terms of performance. And this wouldn't have actually been possible without the support of Central Bank of Nigeria. So congratulations, to the Deputy Governor and the whole board and management of Central Bank. I think this is something that will definitely now open up. A lot of people will now come and start opening their head office in the new city of Lagos, which is Eko Atlantic. I think I've been challenged also by Femi that I should please join. Femi, I'll join soon, not now. I'm resting right now. I've been delivered the refinery. I think I need some rest, but I will come. I'll be here very, very soon. So I want to congratulate you and the entire board and management of First Bank Group and also First Bank for actually taking this bold move of building this massive edifice in the city of Eko Atlantic in Lagos State. So congratulations. Mr. Governor of Lagos, thank you for making things possible. And I think we must congratulate you. Lagos is moving. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please put your hands together for him one more time. And I apologize, I didn't give him any moments to prepare. I didn't tell him I was going to call him up to speak. When you're a master of ceremony, you can take certain liberties and get punished later. Next up, another person I didn't give any notice that he'll be speaking today. Please make welcome someone who has done phenomenal work in Nigeria. When you're trying to classify people to bring them up to speak, usually it's one industry that they've had phenomenal impact, whether it's energy or politics or the economy or construction. But he's one of those people, when you go to Google, Google is a bit confused whether to talk about hospitality, construction, or different things that he's involved in. But ladies and gentlemen, please join me and welcome the co-founder of the Shaguri Group here with his brother, but please welcome him as he comes to say a few words, goodwill messages to the first Holdco Group, Mr. Gilbert Shaguri. Please put your hands together. I see a debate going on. I'm sorry I didn't give anyone notice that I'd be calling them up to speak, so please. I should ask Mr. Ronald to come then, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome his brother, also co-founder of the Shaguri Group, Mr. Ronald Shaguri, to speak a few words.
Well, I'm taken by surprise. I was not planning to speak today. I was not invited, actually. Anyway, the good opportunity to welcome our Vice President, our governors, our friends and well-meaning people here. But since I came here now, I want to especially speak about the man who's had the courage to start this fantastic building. I speak of Femi. Even with all his problems at that time with the bank and all this thing, he said, Ronald, I'm going to put the most beautiful structure in Africa. I want to build my bank to be #1 in Africa and grow bigger and bigger worldwide. Femi, congratulations. Femi, starting this structure is of prime importance. It is really the starting point of the vision of our president. When originally we started this project, the then governor of Lagos State, our president today, Bola Tinubu, he told me, Ronald, we're going to work on making this city the financial city of Nigeria and eventually West Africa, and maybe we grow further down. So Femi, we thank you. You're starting this vision. And we pray now other people will follow. This city is everybody's city, and we should all put our hands together to make this new financial city become the real financial city of Nigeria and of Africa. Sorry, I'm not going to speak more. Welcome all. Thank you for being here, and have a nice day.
Please join me and appreciate him one more time, Mr. Ronald Shaguri and the Shaguri family. We really appreciate you. How their company went from CNC manufacturing to ITB to high tech. There's something else in the way they've designed. I don't know if you know this, but the way the Eko Atlantic city is designed, it is construction-wise, it is designed to withstand a tsunami. So it's about one of the safest places in Nigeria to build anything right now. So well done. Please put your hands together one more time for the Shagari family. We're proud to call them Nigerians. They employ thousands of Nigerians from Eko Hotel to all that they're doing here. Well done, sir. Next up, please join me and welcome a formidable individual, whether it's her work in oil and gas or her work in the Senate when she served as a senator. Someone that speaks her mind and doesn't mince her words. Join me and welcome the very estimable Mrs. Daisy Danjuma. She comes up to say a few words. Every single time he insists on no assistance. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Daisy Danjuma.
Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon now, everyone here. I would like to stand on existing protocol, but I'll mention a few people. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Kashim Shettima, Governor of Lagos State, Governor of Ondo State, Governor of Ogun State, Deputy Governor of Lagos, Governor of the Central Bank represented. We are here because Eko Atlantic, because of the Shaguris, they took a bold decision to create Eko Atlantic with the help of the Lagos State government. Also, I will acknowledge Femi Otedola, who invited me here personally, and the First Bank Group. The First Bank have a saying that any project you do not implement is hallucination. I would like to congratulate you that this is now a reality, no longer hallucination like you say in your group. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with profound joy and gratitude to the board and management of First Bank that I join the highly esteemed audience gathered here today for the celebration of this epoch-making event. It is noteworthy that First Bank, Nigeria's oldest bank, has continued to live up to its pioneering status by remaining first, not only in name, but also in deed. Today, we are about to witness the groundbreaking ceremony of the proposed 43-story building headquarters of the bank. This by itself marks another first for the bank. It will be the tallest building, not just in Nigeria, but also in West African sub-region, though the architect has said he believes it will be the tallest in Africa as well. This is truly worth of celebration. The board, management, and staff deserve special commendation for their enduring commitment and resilience, which is evident in the phenomenal growth which First Bank has recorded over the years. They deserve our applause for keeping the flag flying. Our organization, Petrol, is very proud of our long-standing, optimally professional and mutually beneficial relationship we have had with First Bank. I am confident that with the evident progressive vision of those in whose hands the bank's fortunes have been placed, our relationship can only grow bigger and stronger. While looking confidently to the timely delivery of this highly laudable project, which will surely redefine the Lagos skyline, I would like to once again express my deep gratitude for the opportunity to be part of this historic event. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
One more time, please put your hands together for her. Thank all our speakers. I have a few more. I'm going to ask all our speakers that come up to please be succinct with their words. We want to get through all of you very quickly. And as you know, we have His Excellency, the Vice President here, which means every other thing he needs to attend to will be on hold. We want to quickly be able to release all of you back to your busy days. So please be quite succinct with your speeches. Next up, please join me and welcome the CEO of Pacific Holdings and President of Adeleke University. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Deji Adeleke as he comes to say a few words. I don't like the sound of the applause. We can do a lot better than that. Come on, sir, if you would join us this way. All future speakers, if you'd use the stairs on my right instead of the one on my left, we would appreciate it. Thank you. Keep clapping till he gets here. Come on. Thank you.
Please allow me to stand on the already established protocol. But let me say, Mr. Vice President, you're welcome, sir, Your Excellency. I want to congratulate my brother Femi Otedola for how far he has led the First Bank Group since he became the chairman, and also to congratulate him on the management team. I also speak as a customer of First Bank. I've been a customer of First Bank for so many, many years, even before my brother Femi became the chairman of the holding company. Shola Adeduton did very well, and but I can assure you, Femi, that you made a very good choice in the person of Segun Alebioshu. This man works even on weekends. I know he has been to my house on weekends to discuss First Bank business. So I know that First Bank is going to go places with him and his management team. Congratulations to Femi. Congratulations to the Shaguri Group for Eko Atlantic. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the kind words to our management of First Bank and also First Holdco. Please put your hands together one more time for Dr. Deji Adeleke. Thank you so much. Next up, quite an intriguing, intelligent, and genius political mind. Please put your hands together for the former Senate President, His Excellency Bukola Saraki, CON, as he comes to speak, I'd like to ask all speakers to please use the stairs on my right, which is your left. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to the stage. Quite an eloquent speaker. I believe we are in for quite a treat.
The MC was asking me whether I wanted to use this or that. I think he just wants to put me into trouble. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President, Your Excellencies, Governors, my big brother, Mr. Gabriel Shaguri, Mr. Roland Shaguri, Aliko Dangote, Femi Otedola, all important guests. Mine is very brief. Just to say you make us very proud of you, Femi Otedola, being friends for many years and being here to see what you are doing here. For you having the vision and the audacity, because it is an audacity to think about coming up to put a 40-story building on Eko Atlantic, and therefore the board and management to give you the support to make it happen. This is something we should all celebrate as Nigerians. But this building is being built on another vision. The vision of Gilbert and Ronald Shaguri. So today we are celebrating leadership, vision, audacity, and a belief in this great country. And I think we should all be proud of what is happening here. And I hope this will inspire us to do more in all our different spheres. Congratulations, Femi. And I hope that all the other institutions will also follow through, and that this will be something we'll be all proud of what we are doing in this great country. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to say a few words.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for him. Though I must say, sir, what I was asking was if you're going to use this mic or this mic. We know that that is a secret stand. We are not going to approach it. All right. Next up, please make welcome Alhaji Mustafa Indimi from the Oriental Energies Resources Limited. Please put your hands together as Alhaji Mustafa Indimi comes up to say a few words. I see him coming. Keep clapping. To become an entity this big, it takes the friendship of corporate Nigeria, and Oriental Energies Resources is one of those friendships that we appreciate.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos, Your Excellency, Governor of Ondo State, and Your Excellency, Governor of Ogun State, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, Your Excellency, the former Senate President. Mine will be brief as well. I come with goodwill messages from the Chairman of Oriental Energy, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Indimi, and to congratulate the Chairman of First Bank, Mr. Femi Otedola, on such an achievement. And I'd like to congratulate the Shaguri Group on everything that you have achieved at Eko Atlantic. And my older brother here, the Managing Director of First Bank, congratulations to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Indimi. Next speaker is someone who doesn't typically like to come out front and center with these kind of events, doesn't like to talk too much, but he's a man of action. Many people call him talk and do. Please join me and welcome the Managing Director of the Folawiyo Group, Mr. Tunde Folawiyo, as he makes his way to the stage. He's shocked. He also didn't know I was going to call him. I apologize. I'm badly behaved. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way forward. Mr. Tunde Folawiyo. You'll be using the stairs on my right, sir? Yes, sir. One more time, a round of applause for Mr. Tunde Folawiyo.
The Vice President of Nigeria, Haji Kashim Shettima, our Governor, amiable, friendly Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Ondo State, my friend, my brother, Governor of Ogun State, and all other protocols observed, too many to mention. Again, like many other people who stood up here, we were unprepared, but we're also in full support. Femi is a childhood friend. I've known Femi since he was 11, and the unique quality about Femi is that he says things very casually and very jokingly, and then a year or two later, it happens. So that's why amongst a certain circle of friends, we call him the prophet, because he has a very strategic, very interesting mind, which if I had enough time, I would try to delve into, but I don't have enough time. But what I do know is that Femi is very intentional and very strategic and very deliberate in his actions. So when you see him make a move, you know that it's been thought through maybe 200 times before he does that. But about today's event, again, as a former Senate President said, this is a leap, an extreme statement in audacity, because to dream of such a building on this new financial center is really testament to Femi's braveness and his ability to think forward. And usually, I know that once Femi has started, many will follow. To the Shaguris, I really congratulate them on putting this island and this city together. Everybody talks about Eko Atlantic. What they forget is that the land everybody is fighting for in Ikoyi, Lagos today, Banana Island, was also the Shaguris. People actually sort of forget that foresight to develop land and to develop areas that other people have not looked at and make them profitable, not for the short term, but over a very long term, which is what really capitalizes most economies, is something that they've done before. So I have no reason to believe that it will not, with Femi and people like that supporting. I have no doubt that this will be a fantastic representation of a financial center in the world. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak. Femi, my brother, congratulations again. Congratulations to everybody involved and the First Bank team. Well done. Thank you.
Very well spoken. Thank you very much, sir, and also for the kind words as well to our management of First Holdco. We are in no doubt certain that the people we have at the helm will lead this bank into its next 100 years of great endeavor, and First Holdco expanding into different endeavors as well. To really thrive in any business, you need not just people, you need strong people to help. And then what really helps as well is the blessings of governments around you. And one of the things that the First Holdco enjoys across Nigeria is the love from various governments, state and federal. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome as he comes to speak to us, the Governor of Ogun State, His Excellency, Prince Dakpo Abiodun, as he comes to say a few words. I see the shock on your face. This is the trend. I'm not giving anybody notice. I apologize. But please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to speak here today. We're glad to have you, sir. We are glad to have you.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Your Excellencies, my brother governors, permit me to appreciate and recognize His Excellency the Governor of Lagos, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, our leader, Ambassador Gilbert Shaguri, my big brother, Mr. Ronald Shaguri, my brother, the chairman of First Holdco, the visionary, Mr. Femi Otedola, ARM, as we call him, Aliko Dangote. For those that don't know the meaning of ARM, is Africa's richest man. But Femi has corrected me that he's now world's richest man. The Oba of Lagos, the CEO of First Bank, Mr. Olusegun Alebiosu, and the entire board and management of this great bank. Permit me to stand on already well-established protocols and extend my regards to all other esteemed and distinguished guests that are here present this morning. It is indeed an honor for me to stand here to witness this groundbreaking ceremony of what will not just be an iconic building, but definitely a significant milestone for the First Bank. This will further redefine First Bank and banking. This definitely speaks to First Bank's resilience. And of course, like we've heard by previous speakers, this is bold and this is audacious. This is what tenacity is about, and First Bank continues to definitely blaze the trail. You have continued to be ever evolving from 1894. You've grown into a bank of well over 700 branches in Nigeria and worldwide. You are in several African countries. You are in the United Kingdom. You are in China. And you become the largest financial network in sub-Saharan Africa. This project would definitely provide thousands of jobs during construction. And of course, without a doubt, will become an incubation center for banking, learning. And like my brother Tunde Folawiyo also remarked, and also Alhaji Aliko Dangote, First Bank has jump-started, definitely without a doubt, the Lagos International Financial Center right here in Eko Atlantic. I want to join others in appreciating my brother and friend of many years. You know, like Tunde Folawiyo said, Femi may say something casually. You'll be mistaken if you take Femi's mere for granted. He can be playful, he can appear to be unserious, but Femi never says anything that is not properly thought out and thought of. Femi is far-sighted, he's very deliberate, he's very intentional. And those of us, his friends of many years, are not surprised by Femi's string of successes. He's a man with a Midas touch, and we are very proud of him. I want to thank you for inviting me to this ceremony. It's a privilege to be part of the future that is starting today. I want to also appreciate the CEO, Olusegun Alebiosu. The man is also very dogged, like Mr. Adeleke said. I don't know how many times you've been to Abeokuta. Most CEOs would send their EDs, but Segun is in Abeokuta at every point in time he has the opportunity to. I want to thank you and your board and management on this very significant achievement and milestone. For us in Ogun State, we congratulate you on behalf of the people and government of Ogun State. And I want to assure you that we will continue to support this bank. I want to thank our leader Ambassador Gilbert Shaguri, his brother, Mr. Ona Shaguri. I'll call them visionary. I'll call them very bold, patriots of Nigeria. I want to thank you for seeing far into the future. Like Tunde said, you envisioned Banana Island, and today that's history. This was meant to be a project for you to save Victoria Island, particularly Bar Beach. You took it further, and you created a city that is world-class compared to any other or surpassing several others anywhere in the world. Please, let's give them a resounding round of applause. God bless you. God bless everyone who has come from their various diverse places to be here this morning. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Even though I didn't give him any notice, he spoke so eloquently. Please put your hands together for him once more. His Excellency, Prince Dr. Abiodun, MFR, CON. Good to have you with us. Thank you so much. Next up to speak and to offer his own goodwill and well wishes, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Governor of Ondo State, His Excellency, Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa. Please put your hands together for him as he comes to say a few words as well. Keep clapping till he gets here. Keep clapping till he gets here. I have been so badly behaved today. I haven't given anybody notice that they would be speaking, but I'm so impressed with all our speakers. Please put your hands together for him one more time.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, permit me to adopt the protocol that had been established by the earlier speakers, but not without acknowledging my brother governors, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Abiodun, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Babafemi Hamzat. Let me also acknowledge the former Governor of Kwara State, former Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki. Let me acknowledge the man of the moment, the visionary, the chairman of First Holdco, Mr. Femi Otedola. Let me also acknowledge the founder of Chagori Group, the Gilbert, Ambassador Gilbert, whichever one, and Mr. Roland, I recognize you. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, I pay my regards. Let me also acknowledge the representative of CBN Governor, the Deputy Governor of CBN, the Chairman of First Bank, the MD, and every other guests that are here. Senator Daisy Danjuma, I recognize you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me join every other speaker that has come up here to congratulate the First Bank family, starting with the chairman of the First Holdco, Mr. Femi Otedola, the chairman of First Bank, Mr. Ebenezer, the MD and every other staff of First Bank for this historic occasion. I want to specifically commend your efforts in what you have been able to do to get to this point. By commending the effort, I will track back to those who started First Bank and also labored at one time or the other to get First Bank to the point where the new generation of people, both chairman and management staff, take over from. Some people started in 1894. They labored. Some people took over along the line. First Bank has become a generational bank from one generation to the other. Today we have a new generation of leadership who has envisioned this great iconic building. They saw something, and you can either see with your inner eyes or with your physical eyes. I'm sure they've traveled far and wide to have seen skyscrapers and thought about it that I think this is also fitting for our own society, Nigeria. And today you are here in Atlantic City with a 43-story building. I'm proud to be part of this occasion, and I'm glad that I'm here. And I know also that my eyes have also seen something. Each time I come into Lagos, Lagos keep transforming, especially when you come into Lagos Atlantic City, the old Babbage, where we used to come on a festive season to swim. I'm a good swimmer, and I know Jagori group will be coming to Ondo State too. I'm waiting for you at Ayetoro. Because they've been providing solutions to problems of incursion. And we've been talking about Ayetoro's incursion, and they've been working so hard to ensure that we turn into another Atlantic City. So I want to thank the Jagori group for the good work you have done in Nigeria by providing solutions to problems and giving us more land to be able to build on. So once again, I congratulate First Bank's family for this great decision to have this building standing. And I know I will be here also by the time this building will be completed. So I'm being prophetic. But I don't know as what I will be at that time, but I know I will be here. God bless you for listening.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Please put your hands together for him. I can't hear the applause. I want a thunderous round of applause for everybody that will be speaking today. We're almost at the reason that we have gathered everyone here today. Just to let you know what's about to happen, I will invite one more speaker. When that speaker comes through, after he's done, there will be a quick presentation he's making to the chairman of First Holdco. After that presentation, I'm going to welcome the last speaker for the day, our very last speaker for the day. And I would like everyone, after our last speaker for the day, who's going to give the keynote address, after he is done speaking, I would like for everyone to please remain in their seats. I will invite a group photo of the first row of guests. I would like everyone to please remain in their seats still. After the group photo, we will go for the groundbreaking. It will take only a few minutes. I would like for us to do the honor of respect to our government officials and allow them to exit for the groundbreaking, just the first row, and I will call names just to make sure that if there's any confusion, who is invited to that. And we'll like all our guests to sit in the hall. We've provided video coverage, so you will see everything that's happening on the screens. There will be absolutely no need for you to step outside and be under the elements. We would like for you to remain in your pristine condition. With that said, allow me to invite my penultimate speaker, a man who has done everything within his power to enable a very healthy business environment in Lagos. The reason that this Eko Atlantic City has been successful has been because of the government officials that have seen to it that the master plan has not only been achieved, but has been pushed forward under their leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome our own governor, Mr. Governor, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as he comes to speak to First Holdco and First Bank on this auspicious occasion. Come on, a proper round of applause for His Excellency as he comes up. Good to have you with us, Mr. Governor.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Thank you very much. Mr. Vice President, you allow me to use another podium. It's not an easy job to be the 15th governor of Lagos State. So I want to acknowledge you very warmly, sir, as the Vice President of the Federal Republic, Senator Kashim Shettima. Thank you very much for the work you're doing, for the support you're giving to Mr. President. To also acknowledge my brother governors that have taken out time to join us at this groundbreaking ceremony, Excellency Governor of Ogun State and His Excellency the Governor of Ondo State. I will extend my acknowledgement to the Aliko of our time, who I will speak about very briefly to, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Thank you very much, sir. The former Senate President, Mr. Bukola Saraki, thank you very much. My own two uncles, Uncle Gilbert and Uncle Roland Shagori, and I will also speak about them. There are several captives of industry that are here. Several of you that have made Lagos what it is today, that you continue to believe in this city, to believe in the economy of our country. I dove my heart to you. I salute each and every one of you that have come here to celebrate with our brother, our friend, the visionary chairman of First Bank Holdco, Mr. Femi Otedola, to extend the same greetings to the group managing director and other board members of this great institution. Of course, my deputy governor is here, and also the representative of the CBN governor, deputy governor as well. Philip, thank you very much. Our royal fathers that are here acknowledge you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here truly proud and uniquely so as your governor. I have come to Eko Atlantic several times to do groundbreaking ceremony. But this is the groundbreaking ceremony. I have seen several investments come into the Eko Atlantic city. But this is the investment that would change the future of this city. But talk about Eko Atlantic city is talk about a man that had a vision with my two uncles that I mentioned. He was the governor of the state then. And by sheer coincidence, by sheer hard work, by the belief of this country, he's the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I was in his cabinet in 2004 when the idea about the arrests of the surge of the Eko Atlantic, of the Bar Beach, was birthed. Prince Segun Oniru is in the hall somewhere. He was the commissioner for waterfront. And we thought that it would be an impossible achievement. But our governor then, our Mr. President, said that he has a group of investors, people that believe in our country, people that believe that indeed we can do great things if we put our mind to it. And together, with their sheer doggedness, we see the rising of the Eko Atlantic city from sheer Atlantic Ocean. I give it to you, sir, for your vision, for your tenacity, for those blocks that when we used to see those days, we wonder what are these X blocks, what exactly are they? Today we can see that from those blocks, a new city has been developed and has risen. Through you to acknowledge Mr. President and to dove our hearts for him, for the vision that he had laid for all of us. Today is the next best day for us to also rewrite this history. Just yesterday, we laid the foundation for the Lagos International Financial Center, and some of the participants are in this room, where we say to ourselves that we want to send Lagos on a trajectory that it will be the envy, not only of Africa, not only in sub-Saharan, but in the entire world, where Lagos will be the centerpiece of finance, of commerce coming out of Africa. It will be Africa's model mega city that is safe, that is secure, that is willing to take the mantle of leadership also in the financial sector. Less than 12 hours after, or 24 hours, my friend, my brother, Mr. Femi Otedola, has brought us here to begin the realization of a Lagos International Financial Center. It is not just a sheer coincidence, therefore, that when it was mentioned by him that the 8th and the 9th wonder of the world are in Lagos, I dare say that this will also be the 10th wonder. And it's indeed an honor that it's in your time as a governor that you have the completion of the biggest refinery in the world here in Lagos. Thank you. You have several projects coming up in the 9th wonder, which is the Eko Atlantic city. I have been here to hand over, to commission, to do groundbreaking for several investors, several hospitality businesses, several skyscraper businesses, the largest embassy, consular embassy of the United States is here. Several data centers are here, television stations, entertainment industry, schools, everything is coming up here. But today is the story of the first holdco, the first bank, which has a long history with the Lagos colony. The story of 1894, when First Bank was created, speaks to the colony of Lagos. All my traditional white captives are there. The Lagos colony was older than Nigeria. It was older than anything that we could have evolved when Lord Lugard created the Southern Protectorate and the Northern Protectorate in 1914. But Lagos and the First Bank had a vision before then, because the colony of Lagos and the First Bank were in existence there. And so it is no longer surprising that Lagos and First Bank continue to share in that long, over 13 decades of history, of culture, of belief, of sheer size and vision. A 47-story building is not just a building. It's a strength. It's a power of possibility. It's a sheer mind of you can dream, you can see, you can envision, you can innovate. It's what is all put in here. It's a building of the future. It's not a building for today. It's a realization of the dreams of dreamers, of doers, of people that believe that indeed this country can be a great nation. And all of us are seated here today to be part of this realization. I want to commend the audacity of EFO, but not him alone. He has a board and a management that believed in his leadership, that believed in his transformational capacity, and they've given him and the managing director the go-ahead to be able to do this. I know too well that Femi, when he does things, he does it really big. And so this will be another clarion call to all of our other big financial institutions. First Bank, as usual, being the first bank in our country, has led the road. It is now time for all of you to follow suit. Don't worry, I will come around and do your own groundbreaking as well. I am having a pin of First Bank today. I'll wear your own pin as well. It is not anything that I'm going to be specific today. I'll make sure that I create the similar enabling environment for you to take that investment and bring it into the Eko Atlantic city. I want to thank the visionary leaders that created a city from Atlantic, a new city that will be Africa's model city that all of us in our life will be truly, truly proud of. Mr. Vice President, it's indeed an honor that you have come here today to come and honor us, to come and see for yourself what we're turning your country, our city, into. And we believe that this will be another example of the possibilities of mind, of the sheer tenacity of what the Nigerian story will be. When Aliko dreamed and said that he wanted to build the largest, biggest single train refinery in the world, people never believed him. But we saw that in similar vein, Mr. Vice President, Mr. President at that time as governor, created the Lekki Free Trade Zone. And I did mention when he was also unveiling his refinery that let's give credit to Mr. President. We're also giving him credit here because these are all visionary leaders that has birthed our country, and we're seeing the benefit of that today. Mr. Femi Otedola, well done to you, well done to your board, well done to your management. CBN Governor, thank you for the approval that you've given. We want you to give other financial institutions approval as well. If they have not bought their land, there's still space for them. My uncle Rigibad has winked to me that there's still land for you to come and acquire inside the Eko Atlantic. They will give you generous payment plan, and you can start your own development as well. Lagos wants all of this development. We can take it on. We can take several skyscrapers because we deserve it. Because you are the people that will build this country. You are the people that will build this nation. Nobody is going to do it for us. And the people in this room are that agent of change that will live here and go and dream and let our dream become a reality. It's indeed an honor to be your 15th governor. And I want to call one of my officers, because we are going to hand over to First Bank a certificate of approval for them to commence construction here at the Eko Atlantic City. That we're fully aware, we're fully in support, and we've given them all the approvals that is required for them to not give an excuse. Because indeed, we want to see the tower, on a month-on-month rising out of the sand of the Eko Atlantic City. Thank you very much, and it's an honor to be here with you today. Please just let him bring the certificate, and I'll invite the Managing Director of First Bank to come forward and come and receive the certificate so that they know that we're doing it properly for them to, from tomorrow, start the construction of this. Mr. Chairman, can you please join us as well? Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, this is Lagos. We do it fairly different. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Please put your hands together for His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos. Thank you so much, sir. All right. We are almost at the moment that we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there, almost there. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together once more for our governor, the Governor of Lagos, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for that very erudite speech. And we thank you for the letter of authorization to commence construction. You can see that the state is a talk and do state. They don't waste time. It's not one of those long processes. We appreciate you, sir, for making it easy for First Holdco and for First Bank. When we thought about this groundbreaking, it was decided that we had to pick someone esteemable to receive the honor to break the ground. And when you think about First Bank of Nigeria, and it's not just national prominence, but how much the story of First Bank is the story of Nigeria. It has been here forever, for over 130 years, putting customers first, for over 130 years, enabling businessmen, for over 130 years, banking people, not just banking their money, but banking their trust. We had to pick someone that carried the weight of the significance of the establishment. And it was decided then that we had to receive the blessing from the highest office in the land, the presidency. And when we reached out, we were so glad to receive their response that they would be joining us to do this today with a very big First Holdco welcome. I would like for everyone to please rise to their feet as we make welcome His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, who's coming to speak, give our keynote address. Once he's done, we'll have a photo opportunity of just the first row, after which we will break the grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, our Vice President.
Kindly sit down, please. The Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Abiodun, Your Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, Mr. Aliko Aiyedatiwa, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, former President of the Senate, distinguished Senator Bukola Saraki, former Governor of Delta State, Mr. James Onanafe Ibori, the Chairman of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, the elder statesman, Ambassador Gilbert Chaguri and his brother Ronald Chaguri, the Chairman of First Bank Holding Company, Mr. Femi Otedola, the Executive Chairman of South Atlantic Petroleum, Senator Daisy Danjuma, the Chairman of Pacific Holdings, Mr. Adeleke, the MD of First Bank of Nigeria, Olusegun Alebiosu, and other board members present here, the Executive Secretary of NIPC, Barrister Aisha Rimi, the Chairman of National Sports Commission, Malam Shehu Diko, the Oba of Lagos, and other royal fathers present here, members of the Diplomatic Corps, senior staff of First Bank, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the representative of the governors of Central. We gather today the foundation for a monumental structure in Nigeria's financial landscape, the First Bank Iconic Tower. This tower is a symbol of our nation's progress and ambition. This tower will stand as a testament to our economic strength and vitality. The tower, which will be the tallest building in West Africa, at 40 plus upon completion, is a bold statement of confidence in our country's future. For 130 years, First Bank has been a pillar of our economy, empowering businesses, supporting families, and driving financial innovation. First Bank has extended its reach from Lagos to London, Beijing, and around major financial centers worldwide, proudly flying Nigeria's flag on the global stage. This tour will symbolize ambition and excellence in Eko Atlantic. It will attract investment, consolidate Lagos' position as a leading financial hub, and showcase the dynamism of Nigeria's private sector. The Eko Atlantic symbolizes the catchphrase for the day, which is the audacity of hope. 10 square kilometers, larger than Lagos Island, which is only 8.7 square kilometers. We have to pay tribute to Ambassador Gilbert Chaguri and Mr. Ronald Chaguri for having the audacity and the tenacity of purpose to see to the realization of this dream. As President of this great country, I reaffirm our administration's unwavering commitment to fostering an environment where significant investments and transformative projects like this can thrive. Through bold economic reforms, strategic public-private partnerships, and infrastructure development, we are ensuring that Nigeria once again should become a top destination for investments. But beyond the scale of this project, we must remember that the people are what makes First Bank iconic. First Bank's customer base reflects the hearts of Nigeria itself. Millions of men and women, and even children, small businesses, MSEs, are the very backbone of our economy. For over a century, First Bank has beautifully woven itself into the social fabric of our country. It is a bank that has worked hand in hand with generations of Nigerians, driving economic progress. The symbolism of the elephant in the bank's corporate brand identity must never be lost on us. The elephant speaks to our national character. Elephants are a strong, resilient, wise, and profoundly nurturing, carrying the wisdom of generations as they lead their hearts. First Bank embodies this spirit. not just standing firm, but moving forward with vision, agility, and a deep commitment to Nigeria's prosperity. I commend First Bank Holdings and all stakeholders, including the esteemed individuals here today, whose vision and dedication have made this groundbreaking possible. We are not just starting a building, but we are beginning a future where Nigeria leads, prospers, and inspires. May this tower, like First Bank, remain a monument of shared prosperity in our land. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. If I could crave your indulgence and ask you to please remain on the stage. We would like to invite just the first row to please join us on the stage for a quick photo opportunity. After that photo opportunity, I would like to ask everyone to stay where they are. We will take the national anthem after this photo before His Excellency goes out for the groundbreaking. Once more, we'd like everyone else, please remain sat on your chairs, and then after this photo, out for the groundbreaking with just this first row. Thank you so much. We'll take one quick photo, and then immediately after this photo, right here on the stage, the chairman, First Holdco, will make a presentation to His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. Just one moment for this photo, and then all right, photographers, hold on for a second. Just hold on. Chairman would like to make a presentation to His Excellency. After this photo, we will take the national anthem. We ask that everyone please remain in the hall. I would like for that passageway, please, to be made clear. So after the national anthem, if you can clear the aisle, because we're going to be going out for the groundbreaking. We give God glory that the rain has stopped. All right, I'd like everyone to please rise, but don't move for the national anthem. Please rise in place for the national anthem, after which we will be led to the groundbreaking. Everyone, please remain in the hall. Only the people on the stage will be invited to join us for the groundbreaking. It will be televised. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. God bless Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may take your seats. Please remain seated. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. While His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, leads this delegation to break grounds for us here at Eko Atlantic City. Please remain seated. We will have the event televised on the media walls and the screens around you. Please remain seated.